Hey, this is David checking in on my YouTube channel, man. This guy has beer cans, part of his fillet, and it's part of some economical extravaganza.
The beer cans are just a money saver.
This is a money
All
saver.
they do is save space to create space, which creates a honeycomb structure within the concrete.
A honeycomb
And the
structure.
honeycomb structure is what gives it the strength. Same with the glass walls over here. You honeycomb them.
Honeycomb.
To give it more.
So how do you learn about the honeycomb? Just from
It's
bees?
just basically putting holes in it. I mean, but you see in a honeycomb, you can't crush them really inward because there's so many different points of
I asked
contact
him
that
how
compress it.
how did you come up with this? And he's like, I did a ton
Hold
of
on, what?
research.
Yeah, so there's
Say that again.
There's a whole, well, so honeycomb, like, you look at a honeycomb, it's got all these, imagine a honeycomb's just got a whole bunch
Yeah,
of
I've seen
tubes in the middle.
honeycombs with a mean bee in
So
it.
if you're trying to squeeze it like this, if it was of a harder structure, it's got all these points of contact that are putting pressure outward in all directions, round in the center, and so it
Yes.
creates a very sturdy, very strong structure. And so that's what you do with the concrete here, rather than running, I mean, I think he's got some rebar in it, but rather than running a shit ton of rebar to frame all that, you put that in it to save space and money, and all you got to do is drink your way there.
Hey, man.
I'm sure I got a can or two in here.
And that's how you do it. And that's how you do it right here in Cedar Park.
But he went to, he and Raymond went to, well, Raymond's right there, he can tell you more about it, but they went to New Mexico where the guy that created the first Earth ship there's a community of them out there, a neighborhood.
Do they have a YouTube
went,
channel?
They went and rented one of the houses and Airbnb'd in it and stayed in it.
So
and got
there's
to
a
see how it
YouTube
all-
channel for this?
Oh, there's tons of YouTubes out there about building them, progress of them, all of this stuff. I don't know if Troy has a YouTube channel going, but it's definitely it's like it's a thing.
Yeah.
Once he's done, it'll be naturally cooled and heated by the earth,
Okay.
and I mean he won't need heating or AC. Period. And then it runs off its own rain collection system for water to feed the whole greenhouse area, which will be full of plants, which help filter the water, so you can even the brown water, so you can just dump it right out into the field.
Yes, sir.
It's insane. It filters all the plants. All your own waste filters the plants and everything. It's a whole ecosystem that will be happening in this thing.
So is this expensive?
Well, I mean, he's taking his time to do it as
So
least expensive
yeah,
as
so
possible.
the time is this time
And you have to
consuming.
plan, and you have to have, the tools. I mean, and he was fortunate enough to find these concrete blocks, these giant blocks. But what most people do is, you've seen the tire walls that are around the sides here on that side,
Yes.
and this side.
Yeah, well,
Most
yeah,
people
well,
will build all of their main walls, as I understand it, and maybe correct me if I misspeak, Raymond. I'm just talking about the building of the Earthship.
I got a YouTube channel on this.
Most people will do the tire